It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, there's two. Coin, you come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Now Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This goes out wide for Drake. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Jackson's going to keep it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. The Jackson going to run again. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
On third down, Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Being chased out left. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson forced out to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A slant route caught by Bateman. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Throwing now. Burrow on first down. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
11-90. 11-90. 12, 11 coming.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Burrow on play action. Gets this into the hands of some. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Here's Pirine. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
11 MT, tank. 11 MT, tank. 11.
Now it's Burrow.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 13-7. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. From his end zone, Wilson. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is caught. It's Boyd. On the move past the 40. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A pretty big third down mistake right there.
No doubt about it, and everyone's going to be upset. But they have to get out of this now and go ahead and play. They could have someone come at them in a big way on the next down.
And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A 3rd quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow on first down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It got his man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Burrow will throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game.
Here we go.
Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati